back from the dead.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the vlog. It is Sunday, April 25th. It is 6:35 right now in the evening. I'm headed to town to pick Tyler up from work. I worked all day today from 7 to 4. I came home, chilled out for a little bit, had dinner, and now Tyler gets off at 7, so I'm headed back to work to pick him up. And then it's probably going to be a chilled out kind of night tonight. Hope you guys did enjoy the last video. We did quite a bit in that video. We recorded the podcast, me and Samson did, and then we did a lot of just chilling out around the house doing horse chores. The old beauty. They got the tractor sitting up here on the hill. Right up here. This is the one that was up by our house the other day. They got the ripper on it now. They had the roller on it in the last video, I do believe, when it was going right beside the house. Beautiful tractor. I love it. But tonight, like I said, it's probably just going to be a chilled out kind of night. I'm just going to go pick Tyler up, and then I'm going to head home and chill out, go to bed, and then tomorrow is a pretty normal day. I got to take Tyler to driver's ed in the morning, get the kids on the bus, and then I'll probably just be doing a little bit of homework before I have to head to work. I work 4 to 7 tomorrow. So, pretty normal Monday, by the sounds of it. And then Tuesday, we got a big one. Tuesday, we are going to be shooting our 360-degree horror film. We were supposed to film it last Thursday, but we had a few of the actors drop out of the shoot. And so we had to do some recasting or some replanning, and we ultimately decided that we were going to still shoot this thing, but we had to recast. We already have a new actor in place, and so she will be joining us with me, us being me and Samson. Me and Samson are the other two members of the cast, and we have another actress coming on to take a part in the film. So that will be super fun. We filmed that Tuesday, so I'm hoping I can get some good stuff for you guys, or at least explain some stuff to you about what we did. But this is probably going to do it for me today, guys. I just thought I'd get on here and vlog today. Basically, I've already updated you on what all I've done today. It was work, come home, chill, and I'm going back in to go get him, and then I'll be chilling out the rest of the night. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it here for the day, guys. Pretty short today, but like I said, a lot of my day was taken up with work today. So, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. We're going to have a lot of fun. This will include Monday and Tuesday in this video as well. So it should be a good one. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, April 26th. It is 6:53 in the morning. I got back from dropping Tyler off at driver's ed a little while ago, and I've just been chilling out. It's basically going to be the normal morning routine, getting the kids on the bus, and then I will be doing some homework and getting horse chores done, getting ready for work, all that stuff. So a pretty normal Monday. I don't think a lot is really going to go down today. I think a lot of it is school and work kind of stuff today. But that's kind of how every Monday is, I guess. Starting off the week, getting stuff started. Because I can do a lot of homework on Mondays, and then by Wednesday, Friday-ish, I don't have homework to do because I get it all done. So if I just do a truckload of it today and get it all done, you know, I'm done and I don't got to worry about it the rest of the week. So if something comes up, I can go and do stuff, or if I want to go do stuff, I can go do stuff, you know. And I don't have to think, oh, well, I have homework, I kind of can't do that. But I am going to go ahead and chill out for a little while, guys. It's probably going to be another half hour. Yep, just a little over a half hour until I take the kids down to get them on the bus. and then I will be coming back up doing homework, and then I will probably catch you guys here in just a little bit. Man, I'll tell you what, despite the wind, although it's pretty breezy, it is nice and toasty warm today. It is like 70 some degrees out today, and that's not even the end of it. It's supposed to get up near 80 today. And I think that's awesome. I love weather like this. I really do. You know, you can just come outside. You don't have to worry about bundling up. It feels wonderful out here. But I just got these guys their grain. They're all happy. They're eating today. Water's filling up right now. So they are going to be fully done with chores for the day. Hey, be nice. Don't push her away from piles. That's what they'll do. They'll just push each other away. But eventually they settle down and they find one. Tank, the other one's over by Lucky. Lucky's standing by the other one. Do I really have to show you where it is? Really? This horse, I'll tell you. Okay, so Tink found a pile. Oh, no, now this is going to push her away. Tank, come here. Tank, come here. The pile's over here. Follow me. Come here, Tank. It's over here, all on its lonesome over here. Come here. Come on. Over here. Lucky won't kick you, hopefully. Lucky, be a nice boy. Here, Tank, right here. There we go. There's the good stuff. Yummy. There you go, kid. Yeah. She's always the one that gets pushed away. I guess maybe because she's the youngest, I don't know. I know she's the youngest, but I don't know if that's the main reason. But they will push her away from piles. Lucky, really? Tank, come here. Come here, go to that one. I cannot stop talking about this weather. It feels amazing today. I love it. I love it. It's supposed to be just about as warm tomorrow. And then we're supposed to get a little chance of some possible showers and thunderstorms Wednesday with a high of like 65. So it's going to cool down a little bit. But you know what? 65 is better than 40. We had some days last week and stuff like that where it stayed like 40s, 50s at most, and it was like, oh man, warm up, please. So I like this. I love the warmth. I cannot wait for summer. So it's warm like this every single day. I love it. So the water is just about filled. So I will go ahead and get that shut down, get the hose wrapped up. I'm going to go in and make some quick lunch, and then I might continue on some homework, and I'll catch you guys in just a bit. All right, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 27th. It is 5:44 right now. I do apologize for not having an official segue into today. After I did those horse chores, I came in and I did a little bit more homework. I chilled out for a little bit. I went up and showered, got ready for work. I went to work, and then I came home after work, and I kind of just sat down and I did more homework. I worked ahead a little bit more. Today is a big day. Today, obviously I'm vlogging right now. I have yet to take Tyler to driver's ed. I'm going to be doing that here in about 20 minutes. I'll be taking off. And so I'll be taking him to driver's ed. And then when I get back, I'll be chilling out. Usually I vlog then, but I start the day off then, but I'm starting the day off here. I'll be chilling out. I'll get the kids on the bus. And then I have class today, so I will head up to class. I have my class to do that. And then we will jump over to the studio. I've got the production club meeting. We're going to do a brief meeting. And then today's the day where we are shooting the 360-degree horror film. Alright guys, it is now 6:45. Sorry for the abrupt little cutoff there. But I just got back from taking Tyler to driver's ed, and I'm out here doing horse chores. Quit pushing Tank around. Pick a pile and stick to it, everybody. Everybody, stick to a pile. I just gave them their grain. I'm filling up their water right now. It feels really nice. It's like 60-something this morning. It feels amazing. It's supposed to get up into the 80s again today, like it did yesterday. I don't know. I haven't seen the forecast. I don't know how breezy it's supposed to be today. It was pretty windy yesterday. I don't know how breezy it's going to be today, but I'll take the 80s any day. But, so, I just got back from taking Tyler to driver's ed. It got these guys grained about the horror film. I want to make sure I look at my script and I make sure that I've got my lines down. It's not that many, like I said, but I just want to make sure I've got the rundown and I've got it good. But I'm going to be, right after the meeting, I'm going to be sitting down somewhere, and the director is going to be putting makeup on me. We're going to do something on my arm, but it's going to be a cool experience today, shooting this thing. So we're going to start shooting this puppy as soon as we can, right after the meeting, once I get my makeup stuff done on my arm and stuff. But I'm going to try to take you guys along with me as much as I can on this shoot. Obviously, I'm an actor on the set, and so is Samson for this one. So Samson can't really record anything. But we'll have to see. I might film a little bit of like the makeup that I'm getting or something like that to kind of show you what I look like. Or it'll probably mostly be my arm. I think the director said that there might just be some bags under my eyes when it comes to the makeup on my face. So it's not going to be anything major. But I've already got horse chores done. Tyler's done. So all I got to do is wait for time to take the kids down to get on the bus. And then I will be chilling out for just a little while longer. And then I will be headed to class. This water's filled up. Oh yeah, it's good. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, guys. And I will catch you guys here in just a bit. Alright guys, it's about 7:40. I just got back up from the bottom of the driveway. The kids just got on the bus and they're on their way to school. I thought I'd come on here and vlog this because I have been thinking about this for a long time. I think I just need to go ahead and say it because I feel like I need to, and it's obviously something that's really affecting me, and it's part of my life, and that's what these videos are. It documents my life. And so a few years ago, what was it, November of 2018, I had made a video called My Passion. And in that video, it was a day before I was supposed to go up to the college that I currently go to. I was still a senior in high school, and it was the day before I was supposed to go up for a program conference for the ag program up there at the college that I'm currently in. And I was super excited about doing that conference, seeing what the ag department had to offer, seeing what I was going to be learning, seeing what I was going to be doing. And then later on in the video, I had a clip where I talked about how I had discovered my passion was making videos and doing stuff like that. And I had talked about how I was probably going to switch my majors. And instead of doing farming and agriculture, I was going to do like radio or something to do with, media. And now I've been in college for 2 years doing media related stuff. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I do not have any regrets, doing this, You know, like I don't regret doing stuff with the production club and making those videos and podcasts and films and stuff like that. I've had a really good time, but I've really been thinking the last few months, shoot, even I think it was all the way back in August I was thinking about it. So almost a year at this point, I was thinking to myself, is this really what I want to do? I had thought about it, and it was really on my mind, you know, is this what I want to do? And as time went on, it really got, you know, easier and easier to answer that question. When I first started asking it to myself, I wasn't sure. But now it's easy to say, and I have a very definitive answer to that question. And no. Is this what I want to do? No. I'm not saying that I'm quitting YouTube. I'm not saying that. I love YouTube videos. I love making them for you guys, and I said that in that video as well. You know, I love making YouTube videos, documenting my life for not only myself for the future, but also for you guys. And obviously I have a lot of my videos downloaded onto a hard drive so that if YouTube flops or whatnot, I still have a lot of my videos, not all of them, but I have a lot of them on a hard drive, so that in the future I can still see them, or I can show them to my future children or my future family, and they can see how it was for me growing up. Because I've done videos for years and years and years. Shoot, it's like 8 years at this point I've done videos, 7-8 years, and I've changed quite a bit. You know, if you go back to my first videos, it's cringy, but if you do, I was so young. I was, 12, 13 in those videos, and now I'm 20, almost coming on 21 here in November, and, you know, it's been so long, and yet I'm still making videos, and that I love. I love making videos for you guys, and I just love making videos in general. But when I decided that I wanted to try this out on a more professional scale, I don't know what it was, but the more I started asking this question, I was like, do I want to do this? And it's really started fueling, because ever since my dad got the job on the farm, where he farms all the time, I would go and help him out every now and then, and be in the tractor and move the equipment, and, you know, be with the hogs and the cows, and, you know, be in the field. And it's like my love for farming not only came back, but it grew stronger. It grew way stronger. And now I feel like farming is my passion. And so no, is radio or news or whatever I was thinking about getting into with media, is it for me? No. I've done it for a few years, and my thinking about it is, I think about what I've done in the studio and all that stuff, and then I think about farming. And yeah, I love doing the stuff in the studio, don't get me wrong, because it's being in front of a camera and stuff that I've done, you know, on YouTube for years. And then I think about farming, and I imagine myself driving a tractor and, you know, doing stuff with hogs and cows and stuff like that. And, you know, it makes me want to do it in real life. You know, I'll think about the stuff in the studio, and it's like, I'll think about the stuff that I've done in the studio, and I'll think, yeah, that was really fun. And then I'll imagine myself, or I'll think of times that I was on the farm, and it's like, I want to go do that again. I want to do this. I want to do that again. It was really fun. I've thought about I'll imagine myself behind a camera running an audio board, and then I would imagine myself running a tractor or a combine or in a barn or something like that. And then I think to myself, what would I rather do? What's more fun? And it's always been the farming stuff. Always. And that just really, these thoughts have been flooding my head. Like, I want to do farming, and I'm in media, and it's like, I thought, originally I was all for farming, and then I was like, no, I want to do this. And now it's like, now I'm stronger into farming. And it's like, the thing about it is, I don't regret what I've done in college with the production club, like I said. But I regret changing. I regret that decision in that video called My Passion, where I said I'm thinking about changing my major. I regret that. Because if I hadn't changed my major, and if I had stayed in the ag program, I could have so many farming memories that I yet to have. And ones that I yearn to have, ones that I can only imagine at this point in time. And, you know, I just think back and I ask, why? Why did I end up doing that? You know, now that I've done it and it's like, I've seen what it's like, I think to myself, why? Why didn't I stay with farming? And so now I'm in a complete mindset where I want to be on a farm. I want to, you know, run a tractor. I want to run cows. I want to run pigs. I want to do all of this stuff that I've been around for a large part of my life. Because, like, I feel like I've explained this before. You know, even as a young kid, my dad would take me to hog barns, and he would put me in the office and I'd watch TV while he would go and do hog chores. And then we'd go ride around in the tractor, and he'd go mow ditches with a tractor and mower, and he'd take one of us kids with him. You know, so from a very young age, I was exposed, you know, to the farming world. And, you know, my family has farmed for so long. Like, my grandpa farmed, well, my great-grandpa farmed, my grandpa farmed, my dad farmed, you know, and obviously not on the same farm or anything, but, you know, we've always done something with tractors and farming, and that really stuck with me. And I think about that when I decide, am I doing media or am I doing farming? Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do farming only because my family's farming. No, I want to do farming because I love farming, plain and simple. And like I said, I think about, would I rather run an audio board and media equipment, or would I run a tractor? And it's always the farming. So, plain and simple, I want to farm because I love to farm. Every aspect of it. I loved going in there and doing those hogs, loading all those hogs out. I loved going and moving tractors and pulling that trailer and messing with that bottle calf. I loved going out and messing around in the field during the harvest. I've loved planting that rye with my dad that one day. Every single moment that I have had on the farm, no matter how big or how small, even if it was just running to the farm real quick to grab something, no matter how short of a time it was, I loved it. And I think about it, and I yearn to do it again. And it's just, I think to myself, why didn't I stick with this? I had this in my head, and I let it go. And so, no, I don't regret what I've done in college, but I regret changing. I regret changing. And now I feel like I've missed out. I feel like I have shut myself out of what I truly am passionate for. I mean, I said it in the video called My Passion too. I write about farming all the time. For college, if I've been told to do an article for something, because right now I'm in a news reporting class, and I'll tell you, that's what my final project is over. My final project is about how farming has changed the world. I have wrote essays and presentations and all of this for years over farming. And yeah, a lot of my stuff for this class too has kind of been somewhat about the pandemic we're in, because that kind of makes sense for the times we're in. But when I was able to choose a topic, it's always been farming, and I know I sounds like I'm ranting and I'm yelling, but it's just really what I'm passionate about, and I'm kind of mad at myself for letting that go. And it just makes me feel bad that I let it slip from my fingers. I was there. I toured the barns. I looked at the hogs, and I was there for the program conference, and I shook the guy's hand, and I was in the program. I shook the guy's hand. I was in. I signed the paperwork. I was in. And then I let it go. I had it with a tight grip, and it slipped. I let it go. I had it, and I let it go. And these thoughts have been flooding my head for months and months on end. I think about how much I actually want to farm, and it fills my head and at the same time my heart, and it feels right. And so ultimately, yes, farming is my passion, and it took having it and letting it go and seeing it happen without me to realize that. And like I said, it makes me feel mad at myself because I've let it go, and now I want it back. And I've tried, I try to learn everything I can, and it's almost like I can't get it, and I want it. And man, I'll tell you what, it feels good to get that out of my system. I'll tell you what, I've had these thoughts flooded in my head, and only a few people knew about it for the longest time. And now that I've actually let it slip out of my mouth and out of my head, it feels so good. So thank you guys for listening to that. Like I said, I've had this in my head for a long time, and I feel like I just needed to let it out, let somebody hear it. And I'm just mad at myself, and I know I shouldn't be, but I kind of am. And it's like, I can't stop saying, I ask myself, why did I do that? But, and anyhow, back on the bigger picture, to tie into this whole rant and spiel, I had texted my dad last night while I was at work, because I've been thinking about it constantly for ages and ages. And I asked him I told him what I had just told you guys in the text message. Radio isn't for me. I really want to farm. All of this stuff. And I had asked him if there was any way that I could work on the same farm that he works on, and I could be, a farmhand. I don't care how little the jobs are. I don't care if I gotta go out with a shovel and by hand scoop out a cow lot. I don't care how far down on the bottom I have to start. I don't care if I am simply just there, to just move stuff around for a little while. If I had it once and I let it go. And I'm not letting it go again. I had it and I let it go, and I'm not willing to let it go again. So anything I can do, I will do it to get started and get myself in the door. And then the only way I can go is up. That's the only way I can go from there, and I am prepared for that. And so I had asked my dad if there was any way I could work on the farm as a farmhand and just help out and learn. And that's the thing I want to learn. I want to learn how to drive a tractor. I see my dad do it all the time, and I ride around with him, and it's like, I want to know how. I kind of know the fundamentals, and I kind of know how it works. I know where the clutch is and the brake and all that, but I've never done it myself. And I just really want to, and it doesn't help. I see all the tractors out in the fields right now planting and everything, and it really just, I want to be there. I want to do it so bad. And, I think that's how I know I'm passionate about this. I think, with me writing about it in essays and stuff like that for years and years and constantly talking about it on videos, I think that's how I know that this is truly my passion. And it, like I said before, it took losing it to realize that. And yeah, I'm mad at myself for letting it go, but at the same time, I'm kind of proud to myself to know that I now know my true passion and what I really want to do with my life. And so, like I said, I texted my dad, and he said that we would talk about it this weekend, because obviously he's been out busting his butt planting, and so I understand. That's fine. But I can't stop saying it. I want to farm. I really do. I want to learn this stuff. And it doesn't, also, I watch a million different farmer vlogs of people farming, whether it be the hogs, like on This'll Do Farm. I talked to you guys about that, on how you guys can go to their channel and actually see what is done with hogs, because I can't show you myself. And, I watch a bunch of other ones of people out in fields planting and harvesting and running cows and all this stuff. I watch a bunch of different channels of farm vlogs, and it really just solidifies my love for this. It really does, and I feel very passionate about it. So, like I said, thank you guys for listening to this rant. I know this video is probably going to be long because of it, but it's about time I get ready to hit the road. We got to head up to the studio. I guess I got to have class first. Go to class, then I've got the production club meeting, and then we're shooting this horror film. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to, like I said, portray this bad guy villain character. And I don't think I'll be able to show you too much. Because I kind of can't hold my phone and act, But I might definitely show you guys my makeup and stuff before I begin. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. So thank you guys again so much for listening to that long rant. I apologize for that, but I think, like I said, I really needed to let someone hear it. And I really needed to say it. I haven't really said it. It's been building up inside for so long, and I couldn't hold it any longer, and I had to let it out. I really did. And so I'm glad I did. And so that's that. Now you guys know what I've been thinking for months and months on end. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get my school stuff, and we are going to go ahead and head on out. We're going to head up to the studio. I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. I'm going to take you guys along with me. So thank you guys so much once again for listening to that. Thank you guys for watching this video so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit.
You can open the roof.
Open the roof, baby! Oh, gonna need that.
Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. That's the wrong one. Forget open.
Open! Come on, man. Oh, no, that's closed.
Yeah!
Woo! Bingo! So yeah, we are, it is about 12:30, a little after 12:30.
Yes, sir.
We're with Samson again today.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And we are taking a quick break. We just got done kind of getting the audio stuff, our microphones and stuff set up, and we did a script run through for the horror film. And so we are going to take a quick lunch break. We're going to McDonald's today.
Yes, sir.
Are you trying something new today or something you've had before?
No, I have had the new sandwich.
Red light!
But I did want to change it up. So
green light!
Take the filet and put it in the bag, and then put a sauce in there, mix it in, and you can sauce it up. So I'm gonna try that with their buffalo sauce because McDonald's does have good buffalo sauce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have good buffalo, which is why I think we're gonna be late. But what the heck? We're 2 of the 3 people. They can't continue without them.
And we know what we're doing this shoot, so we'll have it done.
And we're in charge, so
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
But so we are going to McDonald's to get some lunch, and we're gonna eat, come back, and get started on the shoot. I think it'll be a whole mess of fun.
Yes, sir.
I think it'll be good. It'll be great.
Be greater than great.
Greater than great, huh?
Greater than great.
Greater than great. So we are gonna go ahead and head on over to the McDonald's, guys, and I will catch you guys here in just a little bit. Alrighty, folks, we got our McDonald's. I got my fries. I got a double quarter pounder. Where is my sandwich? I guess I haven't pulled it out yet.
I must have eaten it.
They must have eaten my sandwich. Yeah, buddy. Got my sandwich and my drink. Samson over here.
Hello, man.
Got his the buffalo
in there.
Oh, in the
yeah.
What?
That's how you sauce it up.
Really?
Yeah, then you shake it around once you get a little sauce. I was supposed to do 2. I didn't take my stickers because I got them from the wrong area.
Oh, wrong McDonald's. I didn't take the BOGO.
So,
And you know we can't really review McDonald's because
screw McDonald's.
who because who hasn't had McDonald's? You know what I mean?
No, I can't. I can't hate. I'm here more often than I should this year.
If you haven't had McDonald's yet,
You don't live in America.
Well, there's McDonald's all over the world.
Yeah, but you know.
But it's good. Go try it.
Yeah,
If you haven't had it.
definitely. Okay, so let's see if this works.
So you put the sauce in the bag with just the patty.
And then you're supposed to shake it around. You know those TikToks that make it seem so easy, but the bag is actually not that big.
Yeah, and they do a jump cut or whatever, and it's like,
Exactly.
oh,
And then they're like, oh, it's perfect.
it's perfect.
Oh my.
I gotta try to
So-
fish my sandwich out of the box with one hand here.
That is a big boy right there.
It's the double quarter pounder, baby. Oh, look at that. I'm not sponsored by McDonald's either.
What? Who are you sponsored by?
Nobody.
Okay,
That's a good sandwich right there.
take it out. A
Ooh.
little messy.
Fancy.
So do it in your own car.
Yes, because the car is the best place to handle
You
food.
don't want to embarrass yourself or someone else. Get a little napkins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks good. Not gonna cat.
I can't do spicy.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro.
I ate one Fuego Taki like 7 or so years ago.
Fuego.
And nope, I was done.
Alright.
So that's Samson's,
It's okay.
mm-hmm.
It's not great. But
That's
it's better
Samson's
than what
trick.
it is.
But, we are gonna go ahead and finish eating.
No.
We're supposed to be back in the studio
Like,
in 5 minutes, but we haven't even, we barely,
we're more than half the crew, so we'll be fine.
you literally saw us just start eating on video. So we are gonna go ahead and eat this, and then we're gonna head back to the studio. I'm gonna try to get some footage of the makeup that they have done on me before we start shooting, and then we're gonna shoot this puppy, and it's gonna be fun. So this is my makeup so far. Looking pretty lit. Looking pretty real. Feels weird, but I guess we'll go from there, right? So yeah, I got the makeup's done now. It looks really cool. Samson, what do you think, buddy?
Yeah, that looks freaking crazy.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it. And I gotta
look a little creepy.
it won't last very long because I gotta rip it off
Yeah,
in
I'll
the film.
probably have to do the one take too.
One take, yeah. We got the scene down. We'll get it in one take.
I'm not worried about it.
And there's a big, basically it's a big popsicle stick, kind of like, I'll show you one of these. It's kind of like this, basically like this, laying down on my arm. This is the getup, so I like it. So yeah, guys, it's been just a little bit. We got done shooting the first scene, which is where I basically, in the scene, I transform into the monster, if you will, and I peel that makeup and that fake skin. I pull that off very maniacally. So and I threw that away. So this is what my arm looks like underneath. We had put some makeup on underneath of it, and I'm gonna leave that part of flesh, that fake flesh you can see there. I'm gonna leave this so that it looks pretty real for the rest of the shoot. We did it. We had to do that part in one take because obviously once I tear it off, it can't come back on. So that scene's done. So far, so good. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to wash my hands because I kind of have some makeup on my hands from tearing that stuff off in the movie. So we're going to do that, and we're going to go ahead and finish shooting this thing, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys here in just a bit. Alrighty, guys. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening.
Not in the morning.
Not in the morning. Yeah, it's clearly not. So I got Samson here. We just got done shooting the horror film, and wow, what a shoot that was. I had a lot of fun on that shoot. That was awesome. I've still got the makeup on from after I tore the stinger out of my hand or my arm.
That was wild.
Yeah, it was a good scene, and honestly, this looks so good. I might just leave this until I have to shower.
Yeah, we embedded it in his arm, and he ripped it out.
Yeah, this is not makeup. This is legit. I'm kidding. But we are headed to our cars. We are going to be headed home. Well, both of us are going to be headed our own separate ways. Yeah. But it was a really fun day. I'm going to go home and probably do some homework, maybe chill out, watch a couple movies. I don't know.
Ooh.
So yeah, guys, we are going to go ahead and head our separate ways. And I'm going to head home and do homework, chill out. It's about a little over half-hour drive home. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far. Like I said, I've enjoyed the shoot. It's been really, really fun. So hope you guys have enjoyed it. Bye, Samson. And I will see you guys in just a bit. So yeah, guys, it is just after 7 o'clock now. I'm in the car with Nikki over here. I got home not too long ago. I got the makeup off my arm. It came right off. I got the makeup off my arm. Once again, that shoot was super fun to do. I loved that shoot. We had a really good time on set. But now, me and Nikki are headed up to the gas station. We're going to pick up some pizza. We ordered pizza. I'm going to pick up a few other things, and then we're going to come home and eat. And then I'm going to be doing some homework after we eat. So, I'm probably going to end this video here, because I started this video on Sunday, and this one's probably pretty long. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy it. We had a lot of fun in this video. We talked about a lot. I got a lot off our chest. So, thank you guys once again for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash the like button on this video. Spread the word of the channel. We're going to go and get some pizza. We're going to chow down, and we're going to chill out for the night. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.